Your Excellency, the First Lady of Edo State, Mrs. Betsy Obaseki, thank you so much, for having me. Your Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Mrs. Marianne Philip Shaibu, happy birthday once again. All our wonderful and highly esteemed First Ladies present here today, thank you so much for having me, and all protocols duly observed. My name is Eben Keys. I'm a spoken word poet, and I'm going to be doing a piece I titled Peace of My Mind. Do well to listen. My generation is like a cooked pot of noodles. Everything is twisted. You see, this jet age has flown and dived into vain galaxies, and it's about time that it landed. You see, in my generation, we are perfectly cool and okay with drinking Alomo, but we can't accept the bitter truth. And the truth is that we have become viruses to ourselves, and that is why the system know the green boots. You see, in my generation, the stench of misconception is so strong, it's almost like 1 million people farted. But before you start getting mad at me, I gotta warn you, I'm just getting started. So, somebody, please help me tell these boys that getting high is not going to take away their low self-esteem. Tell them to stop darkening their lips to the color of blackboards just to end up searching for pink lip creams. Somebody, please help me tell these boys that spending all of their night under club lights is not going to bring them to the limelight. Help me remind these boys that while they sack their pants like they've got the world in their pocket, reasonable people are working on ideas that intimidate space rockets. Somebody, please, help me tell these boys that Karo your body is not always necessary. Tell them that while they're so busy with being players on the pitch, the rest of the world is efficiently handling the commentary. Somebody, please help me tell these boys, make them stop to the 2G just because them know 1H. Because I cannot understand how pressing laptops has become the only way to press forward. Somebody, please help me tell these boys that for a girl to be pretty is not enough reason to want to keep her. Because the way they catch feelings these days will leave you thinking they will make incredible goalkeepers. Well, most times they don't. So somebody, please help me tell these boys to stop breaking hearts and start breaking records. Please help me tell these boys to stop playing with the heart of elderly women old enough to be their mothers, as if life is one old Trafford. Somebody, please help me tell these boys that he who does anything for money will do pretty much everything to waste it. Help me tell them life on earth is as short as the length of a belt, so let's not continue to waste it. Somebody, please help me tell these boys that knowing the names of all sorts of drugs is not going to make them pharmacists in the making. Help me remind these boys that claim to be unlocking doors of inspiration that no amount of codeine is going to punch the code in. Somebody, please help me tell these boys that it is high time they stop being boys and they start being men. For it takes a man to build a home just like it takes a lion to own a den. But then, I'm not done yet. Not until somebody would tell these girls that men are not walking, breathing ATMs. Tell them their bodies are not preloaded ATM cards. Somebody, please, Help me tell these girls to stop being easy targets all in the name of life is hard. Somebody, please help me tell these girls that they are not calendars that should be having so many dates. Tell them that until they stop seeing guys as fish, they will continue to use themselves as bait. For God's sake, somebody please help me tell these girls that if he doesn't want to marry you, then it doesn't deserve you, because relationships no be mathematics, so therefore X has no value. Somebody please help me tell these girls to stop becoming the X before they start figuring out why. Somebody, please help me tell these girls to hold off looking for Johnny for a bit and pay a little more attention to common sense, because that is exactly what a man would appreciate you for, and not how much you appreciate his bends. Somebody, please help me tell these girls that to be a woman is not to woo men. Tell those girls that flock themselves around men all because of Apple products to remember the Garden of Eden. Somebody, please help me tell these girls, you know them. I know that you know them. Somebody, please help me tell these girls that flaunting their obvious figures to the public is not going to make them public figures. Help me tell these girls that rolling their waist on Friday nights under club lights is not going to make them role models. Somebody, please help me tell these girls that piercing rings all over their bodies is going to leave them attractive to only magnets. Help me tell these girls with ugly attitudes and pretty faces that the price is not on the container but on the content. Somebody, please help me tell these wrong girls to slow down a bit, because life no be rush. Tell them to start becoming women worthy enough for a worthy man to someday take to church. Somebody, please help me tell my entire generation to please say no to drugs. Somebody, please help me tell my entire generation to please say no to drugs. You have taken so much drugs, your insides have become just like a pharmacy. But still, finding the right drug to take the pain away is still nothing but a fallacy. Somebody, please help me tell my generation to please say no to drugs. You have taken a lot of whatever, and your lips are now as blackboards, and now you're searching for pink lip cream. So instead of you lighting up that rap, why don't you go ahead and light up those dreams? Somebody, please help me tell my generation to please say no to drugs. Please do not give your life to something that is definitely going to go for the kill. Drug abuse is a terrible sickness, so I'm prescribing for you only one drug. Take a chill pill. Somebody, please help me tell my generation to please say no to drugs. Okay, now I'm done ranting, and just in case somewhere along this piece you felt like my finger was pointing at your direction, then don't get angry with the mirror. Fix the reflection. And just in case you felt like I was shaking too many tables, I'm sorry. I never really had table manners. Thank you so much.